Good morning. I hope you've had a wonderful Christmas with your family and with friends. I am not able to be with you in person this morning, but the board has asked me to share a few thoughts with you. It has been a busy and wonderful year in the life of our church. We celebrated 2 anniversaries, maybe 3 actually. We celebrated the 150th anniversary of this amazing building, this wonderful cathedral. We celebrated the 100th anniversary of the United Church of Canada, which coincides with our 100th anniversary as a united church. I want to wish you in advance a happy new year as we enter soon 2026. There are many wonderful days ahead of us. God is far from finished with Port Hope United Church. In just a few moments, Alana and Mike will sing and play for you Silent Night. A couple of the most beloved Christmas stories are based on this carol, and both happened on December 24th, Christmas Eve. December 24th is the anniversary of Silent Night being performed for the first time in 1818 at the Church of St. Nicholas in Oberndorf, Austria. The young priest there had written the lyrics a couple of years before as a poem, and as Christmas Eve approached, the story goes the church's pipe organ fell into disrepair. Desperate to avoid a Christmas Eve Mass without music, the young priest hurriedly asked the choir director to write a tune for the poem. And the two performed a simple duet in the Mass. Some say a cappella, others say with guitar accompaniment. The congregation was delighted. And the song, the carol, became a sensation, and today is still being sung in some 300 languages around the world. December 24th is also the anniversary of the Christmas Eve truce, which took place almost 100 years later in 1914 along the Western Front during World War I. German and British troops had been locked in brutal trench warfare, but on Christmas Eve, sounds of Stille Nacht were heard rising from the German side, and some Brits sang back the first Noel. Both sides tentatively raised candles and lanterns above their parapets, and the truce began. The soldiers met between the trenches in no man's land, shaking hands, exchanging small gifts, tobacco, alcohol, chocolate, and even playing impromptu games of soccer. In the early morning of December 26, the men returned to their trenches, picked up their weapons, and hostilities resumed. But to this day, the tales of the truce are still told, story after story from up and down the Western Front. There is something that captivates us about this beautiful Christmas carol, the one we sang via candlelight just a few days ago, and there's something that captivates us about this 2,000-year-old story of the birth of the Christ child. There's something silent and something holy about kneeling alongside the shepherds and hearing the words of the angel saying, "Unto us is born this day in the city of David a child who is Christ the Lord. And this shall be a sign unto you. You shall find the babe wrapped in swaddling clothes and lying in a manger." And 2,000 years later, as we kneel at the manger, as we allow the wonder of it all to sink in, it chips away at the hard, rigid outer layers of who we are, and it softens our hearts. as we look on in wonder at this Son of God, the Christ child born for each of us all those years ago. As we look on at love's pure light. One of the verses of the song carol you just sang by Phillips Brooks says, how silently, the wondrous gift is given. So God imparts to human hearts the blessings of his heaven. No ear may hear us coming, but in this world of sin, where meek souls will receive him still, the dear Christ enters in. As the Christmas season comes to a close, as the presents are put away, as the decorations are taken down and the lights are put away, I pray that this simple and wonderful story will continue to live on in our hearts. That as we finish this year and as we enter a new one, the Christ child will still be a real living presence in each one of us, that we will have faith in the one who came to set his people free, that we will take that faith and share it with all those around by what we say, and just as importantly, and perhaps even more importantly, by what we do, how we treat one another, how we love one another. May God bless you richly in the days ahead, and may you be touched deeply as you hear Alana and Mike bring us again these beautiful words. Silent night, holy night.